everybody, it's Kayla from Kayla Crochet Love. Welcome to episode 4 and also happy Halloween. I am wearing my stylish unicorn headband that I made and I am full of glitter. Had to get dressed up for you guys. So yes, welcome to episode 4. I am so sorry that it is a week late. I honestly did record an episode last week, but I had pretty much nothing to show you guys. If you saw at the beginning of the video, I shared pictures of me and my husband's Halloween costumes. We had a party on Saturday, or we went to a party on Saturday, so I was busy pretty much for the 2 weeks working on costumes, trying to find pieces for my husband, so I ended up just throwing stuff together for his. And mine took some creativity too, because I went for as a basket of yarn, so I had to find a basket that I could fit into, and I cut the bottom out. So I had to play around with that. So I didn't get much done, and I didn't have anything really to show you guys, so I figured I'd leave it till I had more to show you guys, and I really wanted to share my costumes with you guys. I would have worn it again today, but I can't find my hat, and the basket is a pain to wear. I would not be able to sit down wearing it. I would have had to stand up to do my episode, and I didn't really feel like doing that. So yeah. Again, I still don't have a whole lot of crochet things to show you. I have some beautiful yarn I got, but I wanted to update you guys and share my costumes because I love the costumes this year. This was actually part of last year's costume, so I threw it back on for today. Okay, so to start, let's start with finished projects. I only have one finished project. Yeah, just the one. Just looking to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so I think on my last episode I showed you guys that I was doing the Yarn and Chide bean stitch cowl. I can't remember, it's been a few weeks. So I have that done, and I love how it turned out. I love the colors. This is Mandala in the color Troll, and it's very, it's not a very heavy cowl. I wore it with my costume for Halloween, and I ended up wearing that the whole night because it was so comfortable. But yeah, you can see the bean stitches. I love the looks of the bean stitch. And some little tassels. And it was really easy to make. I could have probably made it in one session, like one sitting, but I had other things I had to do. I'm still working on my socks, which I forgot to bring in here. I'm not even close to being done. I'll maybe put a picture in the end, but not even close to being done those. It's learning curve, and my classes are done, but the instructor's there every Tuesday at the yarn shop that we had our class in, so I'll probably go visit her when I need help with the heel, because we're doing an afterthought heel, and if there's any knitters out there, you know what an afterthought heel is. So you pretty much knit a tube sock. And for us, we put a line, we knit a line of spare yarn, and that's where our heel's gonna go, and then we cut that out, and then you start knitting from there for the heel. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna go see her when I gotta do that. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I have the foot part done and about 3 inches of the leg, and I think I need 7 inches. So. But I work on them a little bit every night, and I enjoy doing it. So, that's all that matters. So yeah, that's my only finished project. I think I only have, other than my socks, which was one of my works in progress, I have another one. So my hat, my friend that I made the turkey and pumpkin hat for requested a I think it's a triceratops hat, a little dinosaur hat. So I started making that, and it looks kind of funny right now. This is technically like the mouth, so there's going to be a horn here, eyes, 2 more horns, and then I have the little fan part that goes around the top, but I have to sew it on still. But I have that much done. Again, I'm not using a pattern, I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Referencing a picture she showed me. So yeah, that's what I have so far. And the yarn for this is so soft. It's 100% acrylic. I have it right here because that's part of the yarn. I didn't even buy a whole lot of yarn the past few weeks, so that's part of it. So I will show you that. So there's 2 different kinds. There's Cascade Yarns Anthem. So there's these 2 colors. Very similar colors, just a little bit different. Those. And then the green is a different one. It is Universal Yarn Uptown Worsted. And they are all so soft. I bought these ones at the local yarn store. But yeah, so soft. I was very happy, and they're not very expensive. I think I paid $6, which might seem like a lot, but for how soft this is, I was totally fine spending that much. Plus, in my town, the towns I'm near, I live out in the country, so the ones that I'm closest to, we have Walmart, and our yarn section's not always the nicest. There's lots of colored yarns and stuff, but just plain Jane colored yarns, or one color, there's not a lot except for like fluorescent colors or blacks and stuff. So I was happy to buy that, and I couldn't get over how soft it was. So I bought that. Now at Walmart, I did buy a couple today because I had an idea for another cowl I want to make. So it's just Bernat Softy Chunky. I bought 2 of those to try and make a cowl. There's the one's just white, and this one's hot pink. So bought those. Now for the good part, the good yarns. These yarns are so beautiful. Sorry, I don't know if I'm getting a cold, but my nose is leaking. And if you hear dogs barking, it's because I think my husband's home, and the dogs are always bark when someone gets home. Anyways, the local yarn show had a trunk show this weekend with a local, I think she's local, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it doesn't say. With a dyer, yarn dyer from the area. So my mom and I went, and my mom went with no intentions of purchasing yarn, and she ended up, I think she spent more than I did, but what she bought is beautiful. And honestly, we got there early because I thought there was going to be a lot of people there waiting. So the trunk show started at 11. I got there at 10 to 11. So we were waiting for her to set up still. Anyways, when she was ready, we pretty much stood there and stared at the yarn for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes just because all of it was so beautiful. She had fingering weight, worsted weight, chunky, you name it. And she only brought in her variegated yarns, but they were all so beautiful. So I ended up getting 2. So the first one that my eye caught was this beauty here. It's just so pretty. I love it. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make with it yet, but it's so pretty. And there's browns and fuchsia, purples, there's so many colors in it, and it's just beautiful. And this color is called Hydrangea. It's 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon, and you get 420 yards in here. So, and the dyer is Essence of Autumn. She has beautiful stuff, guys. I think she has an Instagram. Yes, she does, because I follow her on Instagram. Go follow her. excuse me, on Instagram. She shares pictures all the time. Love it. It's so pretty and it's so soft. So soft. So I bought one more. And this one is a sparkle yarn. And again, it's so soft. Like usually sparkly yarn is a little bit rougher, but this one is pretty. Pretty soft. Sorry, my head's not totally here today. This one's 84% merino, 16% gold stellina. 420 yards. This one's called Birds of Paradise, and it reminded me of Kevin from Up. And I think you guys might see why when I show you. The camera does not do these yarns justice, but look at it. And the shimmer reminds me of a really light snowfall, like when it's really fluffy snow, and I just loved it. I couldn't walk away. This one I'm probably going to make a hat with because it's so pretty. I can't. I think it's a fingering weight too. Sock weight. Is that a sock weight? Yeah, they're both sock weight yarns. I don't want to make socks with this because it's so pretty. Although it would make lovely socks too, but I don't want to, I want to be able to show it off, So, that's all I bought for yarn too. Hear my husband coming. That's all I bought for yarn. So not a whole lot going on. I forgot to show you one of my other works in progress. So, for Christmas, my coworkers and I are taking part in a raffle. So, my boss asked me if I wanted to donate a homemade item. So I was trying to think of what I could make. Since I'm making most of my Christmas presents, I wanted something I could make quick. So I've mentioned before a blanket I've been working on for months, and it's been sitting aside for months. So I think I'm going to donate that, and I brought it with me to show you guys. It's pretty big already. Sorry, the cake is kind of a mess. So. It's going to be a lap blanket. That's how wide it is. You can't even see all of it. But it's really heavy too, and I just think it'd be really nice to donate. It's kind of colorful for Christmas, but sorry, got yarn in my mouth. I'm gonna ruin my lipstick. Sorry guys. Anyway, it's really heavy, but I have so many blankets that are homemade and my dogs literally just dig in them and make holes in them. So, sorry, I have yarn fibers in my mouth. I would hate for them to ruin this one. So I'm going to donate that. And I might make something else. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Because it gets busy this time of year. Especially now that today's Halloween, so everything's going to be Christmas tomorrow. Just you watch. So, sorry to burst your bubble, guys. I like Christmas though. So, I'm okay with it. One more thing I wanted to talk about. In my last episode, I mentioned that I might be teaching a crochet class, and I will be. It starts this weekend, so I'm pretty nervous because I've never taught before. I have one tutorial on YouTube. If you guys didn't see, I posted that a couple weeks ago. It's for my little rainbow cowl here. Sorry, there's a cat at the door. My cat's scratching at the door. But yeah, I posted a tutorial for that, so go check that out if you'd like. So I'm pretty nervous. I'm making a little booklet of everything because it's a beginner crochet course, so I have to teach the basics, slip knots, chaining, single crochet and double crochet, and then I had to come up with a pattern for them to learn how to read a pattern. So I went with a simple granny square, and I also am writing my own pattern. for a really simple headband, similar to my Tunisian crochet. I always look here. I keep stuff here for in case I want to show you guys. But anyways, I was gonna, the headband is kind of like the Tunisian crochet one I made with the big button in the center, but it's just regular crochet and it's just the basic stitches, so it's just single crochet and double crochet. I have one made, but I'm still working out the kinks, so I didn't want to show you guys that one yet. So that was another thing I finished, but I have two great friends that are coming over tomorrow afternoon, and I'm going to do like a crash course with them because neither of them have crocheted, and I asked them if they'd be willing to be my guinea pigs because I am not sure if what I say will make sense. So they're coming over tomorrow night to do that, so I'm looking forward to that, but I have to get the booklets done because I want them to see that as well and make sure what I wrote makes sense. So we'll see. I'm excited but nervous, so it's gonna be a long couple days because it's my first one Saturday morning. So yeah. I think that's it, guys. It's gonna be a short and sweet one today. My nephews are coming over soon trick-or-treating, and I'm so excited. I have no idea what they're being for Halloween this year. My one nephew's just a few months old, so it's his first Halloween, and I'm really excited to see what they're dressed like. So I'm pretty excited. And I have to get working on some of my class stuff. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Follow me on Instagram. I'm still learning the basics of Instagram. It's pretty easy, but I do post on there quite often. I'll link all this below. Follow me on Facebook too, like my Facebook page. You can find me under Kayla Crochet Love on everything. And I will also link to Essence of Autumn's website. I think I saw one on her business card, so I will link to that. And just check out her yarn, guys. It's so beautiful. If I could have spent more money, I would have, but Christmas is coming, so I gotta watch the funds. So yeah. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Halloween, guys. Don't eat too much candy, and yeah, be safe, be good, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye, guys.